Hello everyone, and today I'm going to do another review of 21 Jump Street, and today's episode is going to be Season 1 episode, Next Generation. Okay. This episode was written by Patrick Bernbaum, and it was directed by David Nutter. Once again, he's directed a few episodes so far. Basically, what the episode is about is Hanson is called into a school after a teacher is found beat up, and rumors are going around of a loan shark. One of the kids happens to be the son of a well-known loan shark, and so Hanson and Jump Street feel that this may be the person that's doing it. And we also get a side story of Penhall taking care of a neighbor of her baby. She's a flight attendant, and he's trying to get into her good graces. So he volunteers to take care of a child, and then things keep happening that pull them away, and he has to keep taking care of this child with very little experience whatsoever. Which is kind of the lighthearted part of the episode, which I actually quite enjoyed. What I enjoyed about the episode, because I did actually like this episode a lot, this is another one of my favorites. What I liked about the episode is that we kind of get more into the backstory of the suspect. His home life, the fact that he wants to be part of his father's business, and his father just doesn't want it, doesn't want him to be part of the business. But obviously, you can't tell a child not to do something if you're doing it as well, because he's ultimately, there are going to be times when the child is going to ultimately follow in their footsteps, which I thought was a kind of a good direction, like a good way to show the story, because you see that this father, as the job that he's involved in, it might be bad, but he wants the best for his son regardless. Another part of the story is that Hanson, in order to get in good with the suspect, he has to join this Scholastic Bowl, which is basically a competition between schools to see who's the smartest, without realizing that, realizing that the championships is a televised event, so he has to find a way to get out of that as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and quickly run down the guest stars. Okay, we have Michael Ensign as Mickey Hoskett, Jason Lively as Davey Miller, Ned Bellamy as Riordan. We have also Stephen Gregory as Hoagy Deleplant, Andy Romano as Tony Deleplant. Jane Windsor plays Julie Bradley, which is the flight attendant that Doug goes after. We also one other interesting thing is that we also get kind of a look into Captain Fuller's backstory a bit. Up until now, we kind of hear bits and pieces, but in this particular episode, we actually do get to see more of who Captain Fuller. Like, he obviously has a history with Deleplant. I believe it's Tony Deleplant, the father. And I find that interesting, and I really wish they would have went with that further, because it did feel like it was a story arc building up, and this was during a time when story arcs weren't really a big thing. They were usually, each episode was usually episodic, very little in terms of story arcs. So I was really feeling like they were getting somewhere with that, but we never hear from these characters again except for the main cast, which is kind of sad, but once again, like I said, I'd probably give this a 3.5 out of 5, maybe a 4, because like I said, the execution was done very well, the acting was done very well, and just all around. I especially liked the subplot with Doug and the flight attendant. That was really a fun subplot. Judy's in the episode, but she's basically just kind of on Penhall's shoulders for a little while. That's really about it. But like I said, 3.5 out of 5. Check it out, and I will be back soon with another review. Later.